come?
Yeah.
Why come not Mary? Why come Eve got in trouble for eating from the tree of knowledge? What's wrong with knowledge? Why would God not want somebody to know something? Sounds like a conspiracy to me.
They said I should give it up, like that just ain't good enough. I wasn't tough enough to make it through the storm, so I tried to feed my fire, doing what I desired. I'll never give it up. I'm nothing like before.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This Let's Talk with Drop and Jabbo. Hey, like we told y'all, our show is all about overcoming challenges in families, schools, and communities. And sometimes you have a situation like we have, where you have a disagreement or a misunderstanding of when it comes to religion. And so we're going to end this show this year in 2022 talking about the Bible again. So Jabbo got some good questions. We're going to listen, and I'm hopefully going to be able to show some answers coming from the Bible. But I don't want y'all to think that, that you got to be perfect and all this stuff, and people can't listen. So y'all, I hope this helps y'all understand how to agree when you don't agree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and sometimes I think we just want to ask questions. I just want to ask questions that people are sometimes afraid to ask.
Yeah.
These questions. Like they may be thinking about it in the back of their mind, or you may not have even thought of this perspective at all. And it may be an answer.
Remember, I used to get upset, but I don't know more because I know that you are, sometimes you just throwing
Curious.
something out there to see.
Yes.
Man, it don't mean that he against
I'm not
the
challenging
religion.
you
It's
so
just,
much.
he do ask questions that I think even Christians should ask.
Right.
I mean, that's what I think. Well, go ahead.
To get
man.
answers. You know
What is it that you
Now,
want?
well,
Because I didn't focus
this.
on this at all.
I don't know how you want to do this.
Raw? Just do it as raw as you.
Well,
I mean, just you be.
I think you should read. I think it's chapter 3.
Well,
Genesis.
No, let me decide on which book I'm gonna read. Is it something specifically
It's something
in there?
specifically
I
in
got
there.
you.
It's
Go
something
ahead.
specifically. So this is what I'll say then, and I'll let you do what you do then. How about that? Because you're gonna meet somebody on the street.
That's
too,
right.
And they gonna say they just gonna come out the
They
blue.
just gonna come out the blue.
And my out the blue is this.
Go ahead.
Why come why come Eve got in trouble for eating from the tree of knowledge? What's wrong with knowledge? Why would God not want somebody to know something? Sounds like a conspiracy to me.
It's a good question. So, like I tell everybody, I only give Bible answers, Bible questions, Bible answers. That's it. So if you ask me a biblical question, then I'm going to give a biblical answer. That's all. I just like to stick with the program. If you ask the biblical, and what your question is a biblical question, because that ain't coming from nowhere else but the Bible. So I can only go to the Bible to find the answer. So let's go find the answer. I haven't even studied for this, and I don't care, because when somebody just walk up to you on the street, you just got to know what to do. So I do have my Bible here, but see, if I had my phone, because my phone is up there recording, so I'm going to use my Bible. All right, so, and I always have my Bible with me. So you said from the tree of knowledge. So
Yes.
let's find out. Let's go to Genesis.
Yes.
And we're going to deal with chapter 2.
You want to start at 2,
Got to.
not 3.
No, that's too late. We need to see.
That's when she actually ate the apple.
Yeah, but see, there were some instructions given in chapter 2.
Okay, well, let's go to
So
the
we got to go to
because we got to find out the why.
Yes.
Why is it?
Why?
Why she can't bite?
Why can't
the
she?
fruit?
No, why can't she eat from the tree?
Gotcha.
Right. That's what we want to know.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to start in verse 2. Actually, I'm going to start in chapter 1, verse 31, which is the verse before that, but because it's a meaning for it.
Okay.
It said, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. All right, so we're going to stop right there.
Let me get my pen and paper. Go ahead.
I'm just reading the scripture.
Yeah, that's it. Because
I ain't going to do
I
nothing
think
else.
you almost just lost your argument with that one
I
statement.
ain't arguing. I'm just read the book.
Go ahead.
I ain't making no statement yet.
You didn't, but
I did.
for you.
Now, this is talking about the creation in chapter 1. And we know that he had made the sun and the moon, the earth, and he did all this stuff. It made the dolphins and the trees and did all that. And in verse 31, he had just, and then it say, and God saw everything that he had made. So that lets me know, because I'm giving a Bible answer for a Bible question. That's letting me know, number 1, God made it. As long as I know that, I'm cool. I need to know that first. Who made that? God. Who made the light? God. Who made the trees? God. So as long as I know that, I'm cool. So I know that he made that, right? So now let's keep on going. It say, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. Okay. And the evening and the morning were the 6th day. All right. So there was a 6th day when he did this. All right, chapter 2, verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. All right. So the heavens is finished, and the earth is finished, and all the host of the people that's in them.
And the host of
because they the host of them. All right.
I'm with you.
And on the 7th day, now here come day 7. And on the 7th day, God ended his work which he had made, which say he made it, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. So he rested on the day that he had made everything.
Okay.
All right. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. Now, if we notice, he's saying a bunch of stuff in here. And one thing I noticed he really saying is that God made it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm not going there. We
now,
just
if
know.
we on the street though, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
I ain't gonna lose.
If you
No,
keep
not if they asked it.
to read.
If they asked it, they gotta.
This
be
is how
ready.
you gonna give it to them.
Other than that, you don't ask it.
Go ahead.
Right? I mean, because
If you want to know.
if you want to know,
Yeah.
shoot, that's the only way to know. You gotta say, because what if he don't know or she don't know that God
The
made it?
backstory.
What if they thinking that somebody else made it?
Okay.
They might think that Van Winkle made it instead of God. You see what I'm saying? They gotta first know that God made it.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So that's the theme we're
That's the
working
thing.
on to. God made it.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
God made it.
I'm writing it
Put
down.
that down.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. God made it. All right. Verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. Check that out. Now, I just want to stop right there. Whoa. First of all, he said, not only did God make all this other stuff, but he made all the plants. And he made all the herbs. And he didn't even have no rain to make it. And he hadn't even had no man to till the ground. Right. That's some power right there. Because you are agriculture. I guarantee you can't put something out there and say, now make it. You got to till and water. Mm-hmm. God said he don't need to. Okay. I'm just saying. Verse 6. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. The mist. We still see that type of stuff early in the morning today. The mist from the earth come up and it watered the ground. See, we didn't know what God was doing. He didn't need to water it because the mist had came up and watered the ground. Gotcha. Oh, Lord. All right, so verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. All right, here come another make. Now, he had already told us he made it, but now he's telling us how he made man. Because man was made before the seventh day, but now you're learning exactly how he made. Well, what? I might be tripping. Let me make sure. Because I don't want to get to the beast or the earth. Yeah, because he made man in verse 26 in chapter 1. So he's showing now, he's explaining how he made the man. I'm with you. All right, so now he said, and the Lord God formed man of the dust. Okay, we already know he made the beast, he made the sun, he made the rain, he made all this stuff, he made the ground, and he did all this, and now he took some dust off the ground and he formed a man. Because sometimes you can take some dust off the ground, and if you wet it with water, you can form some stuff. But he made the man. Okay. Now the man wasn't alive when he made it. See, he made the man, but the man was still not alive. Not yet.
I don't know that. We ain't got there yet.
Yeah, we didn't got there. He listened to it. He said, verse 7, and the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground. Mm-hmm. So he formed him.
He formed him.
But then he said, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. That's when he became alive. And he said, and man became a living soul. Mm-hmm. So the man was formed, but he wasn't alive yet. Then God breathed into him. All right, what's the moral of that story still? God made it. Ain't that what we got written down?
God made it.
God made it.
Yeah.
He made all that stuff, and then he also made the man. Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm with you.
Verse 8. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. Mm-hmm. So God now plants a garden. And it's east in Eden.
Okay. Yeah, now we're getting good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he took the man that he made.
Right.
And he put that man
in the garden.
Yeah. Huh? Ain't that what they say?
Yep.
In Eden. Right?
Yep.
Verse 9. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. Not only did he planted a tree, but he put the man in the garden. And then he made out of the ground some more trees, and the man could eat from it because it was good for food. Mm-hmm. Wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And then here goes the next part. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden. Okay, so he put a tree called the tree of life in the middle of that garden.
The tree also.
He put the tree also that's called the tree of life.
Tree of life. So we got
plants
that look
and
good.
trees.
Got plants that look good. She said good for sight.
Well, he said every tree. They were trees.
Trees for sight that look good.
No, Tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. Yeah.
And good for food.
Yeah.
Are those the same trees, or we'll say that
He didn't say all that.
They didn't say it was
all he said that it was trees. They was good for food.
And
pleasant.
And pleasant to look at.
Pleasant to look at.
Okay. That is it for this episode. Hey, we hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you did, please do us a favor and hit the like button and share with somebody else. And if you want notifications when our episodes or monthly live podcasts publish, then you gotta go to the website. Subscribe. Do that now so that nothing gets missed by accident. Thanks again and for supporting us.
I'm as tough as you made me, but you never break me. No, you never break me. They said I should give it up like that just ain't good.